And I'm going to tell you why we're finished and why many United fans are waking up this morning realising we're finished. 5 points, really. First of all, let's start off with the board. Manchester United's board have had money. Over the last 9 years, we spent over £1 billion. They may as well have thrown it on a bonfire. They haven't got a clue. They're bankers, they're mates, it's friends reunited, it's people who aren't qualified for the job. We bring people in to train the youth who are trying to get their badges, and we make them technical directors. We make people who came to the club with Moyes as scouts directors of football. We employ our new CEO is the old CEO's mate. They don't know what they're doing, and they're still in the club, and they're still making the decisions. This board will be the end of Manchester United, and they are going to remain here, employing their friends, protecting themselves. And you compare us to other clubs, and there's no other board like ours. And I'm not saying that in a good way. There's no other board like ours. No, it's almost that relative you take to a party and you apologise when you get there. They're absolutely clueless. They don't know what they're doing, and they're not going anywhere. So that is problem number one. Problem two, and similar to that, is the Glazers. They bought the club on debt. They repaid that debt with the profits of this club. They basically got United for free and made a lot of money out of it. They are parasites. They literally bought the club to make money from it, as I said, and they continue to do that. And there is no way of removing them because they've valued the club so highly from all their business ventures, the brands, everything like that. They've boosted the value so high, nobody will ever buy it. So we're stuck with the Glazers as well, who are even worse than our board in relation to football knowledge, which takes some doing. But basically, they've turned Manchester United into an NFL franchise where you don't need to win something to make lots and lots of money. They've made Manchester United like Chicago Bears or Miami Dolphins or Tampa Bay Buccaneers or San Francisco 49ers, where you don't have to win the Super Bowl for 10 years, but you can still be a massively popular club that makes a lot of money. And that's what Manchester United have become under the Glazers. They are not football fans. They are not Manchester United fans. And they own this football club. And that's not going to change either. And yet, there are other clubs that have bad owners, but there's a lot of clubs that just want to be a football club. We want to be a brand, and that is problem number two. Problem number three is the playing staff. It's signings. Now, I actually think there is a bit of a positive. I thought last summer, Varane was very obvious, but it was a good deal. And he is a player, one of the few, that comes out of the season with credibility that other clubs would buy. And I would say that to you in the chat. How many players would you actually take from Manchester United? And Varane would be one of those. Ronaldo, look, Ronaldo's very easy to criticise, but look at what Ronaldo did against Spurs at the weekend. If you put him in the right team, he would do that every week. If you put him in a United team, he struggles because the team around him is crap. You put Messi, you put Lewandowski, you put Haaland, you put Kane in that team, they would struggle as much as Ronaldo. There'd be moments of brilliance and there'd be moments of frustration. Sancho's a good signing. Ranić's finally got the best out of him. Ollie bought him and didn't know what to do with him. It's like he didn't have the instructions. So yeah, they weren't bad signings, but then you go beyond that, the Harry Maguires, the Donny van der Beeks, the Aaron Wan-Bissakas, the Di Marias, the Memphis Depays, the list goes on and on and on and on. And even if United sort out their signings, and I'm talking about why United are finished here, this is what we're talking about, the 5 reasons United's future is screwed. Board, Glazers, they're not going anywhere, so that means we're going to have another 9 years of this. But the signings are now a problem as well. Because Ronaldo will probably leave, Pogba's going to go, Cavani's going to go, and you end up with the mistakes of the past. Even though Varane's a good signing from last summer and Sancho's a good signing from last summer, and they will stay at the club next year, you are lumbered with Harry Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. What do you do with Donny van der Beek? What do you do with Martial? What do you do with Rashford? What do you do with McTominay? What do you do with Bruno, who's underperforming? You get left with the underperformers who've been proven to be not good enough. But nobody will buy them, and they're not going anywhere. And they're so expensive, and their wages are so big, you can't chuck them in the reserves or on the bench. You've got to play them. So you end up in it's like working in an office where you've got people who want to leave because they're ambitious, and you get stuck with people who aren't very good at their job, who won't leave because they're not ambitious, and you can't get rid of them because they've not really done enough to be sacked. That's what United are stuck with. They're stuck with this deadwood. Next season, you will see some of these crap players still playing for the team, still earning massive wages. And therefore, you compare us to other clubs who are renovating their teams. And I'd use Arsenal here. They've got rid of that deadwood and they've brought players in. And they're heading in the right direction, whereas United are actually heading down with that playing staff. Even if United have a really good summer this summer in relation to recruitment, they're still going to be stuck with the crap players that have caused us the problems over the last couple of years. That's point 3. Point 4 is, and probably the most important thing, because I said in January United are finished. Manchester United are finished. They're going to be getting worse and worse for the next 18 months. It's a long way back, and the way back is a new board, new owners, clear out these players, an absolute fire sale really, which won't happen. But one of their biggest problems as well, and why United have finished and why rival fans shouldn't be concerned about us bouncing back, is that Chelsea, I think, will be fine. Liverpool and Man City are going to be fine. So that's 3 clubs better than United straight away. Arsenal's trajectory is up. Spurs, if they keep Conte and they buy like they did in January, their trajectory will be up as well. And then you've got the likes of Newcastle and Aston Villa, who I think are, well, Newcastle have definitely got the money, but I think Villa are better run than United and better recruiters than United. Manchester United, if we are fighting for 4th, we're going to get further away from the 3 above us, and we're going to get closer to the 4 or 5 teams that are fighting for 4th. And we'll drop down because of the reasons I've just said. Board, Glazers, playing staff not being good enough, and we're stuck with that playing staff. So, and other clubs are coming forward, so that's going to be problem number 4. And when you combine those 4 things, other clubs getting better, we're getting worse, stuck with players that aren't good enough, a board that doesn't know what it's doing, and owners that just want to make money, that is why things are not
good enough. Absolutely not good enough. Absolutely not good enough, man. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Not good enough, man. Simply the quality in this team, the quality in Man United, mate, absolutely not good enough, man. It's as simple as that, people. You can call it tactical masterclass from Simeone. You can call it all you want, man. These set of players, they're not good enough. It's as simple as that, man. There's about 10 players that need shipping out of this squad. Rashford, not good enough. Maguire, not good enough. Teams that are past it. Players that are past it. United need a revamp, man. We need a whole squad revamp. Nobody can work with these players. You can go and get Ten Hag all you want, mate. Simply not good enough, man. Simeone, you know what you're going to get, man. And these players played to him. They absolutely played to the advantages of Simeone. It's as simple as that, man. Missed passes. Atletico Madrid deserve it, man. Simple as that. We're not good enough, man. At the highest level, these players are not good enough, man. At the highest level. Manchester United deserve to be in the Europa League. We are not competing with the big boys. The big boys are in the Champions League, and we are a class below. It's as simple as that. There's no sugarcoating anymore. Diego Simeone, that's a top class manager there. Ragnick, what can he work with, man? Rashford comes on, and absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's as simple as that, man. You know, United can get where they want to be. United can go where they want to be. But right now, mate, United aren't going anywhere with these group of players. It's as simple as that, man. And the last 16, Manchester United are out. They're out in the last 16. And this is a true reality, man. First half, you know what, man? When I look at on the balance of play, we huffed and puffed. That's as simple as that, man. Maybe I got too excited. I tweeted at half time. I said we played unbelievable. Fred was absolutely class. Ran the midfield, energy, tenacious. Sancho was up for it. But you know what, man? The big boys didn't turn up again, man. Bruno Fernandes, where are you, mate? Ain't no talisman for me, man. I'm sorry. I've changed my mind on Bruno Fernandes. He ain't no talisman. The big dogs there. If you want to be a big time player, man, you turn up today. You turn up when it matters, man. And you didn't turn up. It's as simple as that, mate. That's why you're hooked off, mate. Stop moaning that you think you're a world class player, mate. You're not a world class player, man. You know what, man? It's good, yeah, when the opposition is shit. When the opposition turn up, mate, you know what? It's probably average at best, man. Let's be real, man. When the world-class players come in, it looks average. Rest of them look average, man. Maguire, shit. Absolutely shit. 80 million we play for this Maguire. And he's there fucking passing it back because he's shit scared of making a mistake. That's what we got, man. We haven't got players that risk take, man. And ultimately, you can talk about mentality all you want, yeah? There isn't no quality in this team. It's as simple as that, man. You have the end quality.